Hi, welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Thank you for watching. Please check out the website nextjuice.com. The link is in the profile. Click the support button and help us to keep this channel going and growing together. Hey, Katie, first comment to the broadcast. Hey, Mark. Hey, Eunice. Hey, Joe. Eunice, you were not first. Hi, Eric. Hey, Positive Epiphany. Hi, Janine. Hey, Britt Butterfly. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Hey, Eric. Oh, hello. Well, hello there. Embarrassing. Yes, Joel. Yes. Hi, Matt. Hi, Jim. So I had two quite embarrassing things happen to me yesterday. You haven't seen me live in a long time, really. I wonder why that is. I go live every single day. Hey, Verona Ivan, did I say that right? Matthew, great call with you earlier today. That was fun. You do like the way I say button. A lot of people say that. My day was good, Eric. Yesterday was kind of an interesting day. Britt, what's up? You need me for something? I am someone's girlfriend, yes. Hi, Peter. Very serious girlfriend. Hi, Eric. We live together and all that stuff. Hi, Tracy. Hello, Chabin. I'm not sure. Hi, Mark. Thank you for the super hearts. First super hearts of the broadcast. DJ Cripple in the house. Hey, Bill. Can I go? You haven't been on Match. Oh, okay. You're getting back into it. Yeah, well, I follow you, so I'm ready to see your scopes. Hi, DJ, EZJ. What happened to me? I would tell you if the comments weren't just so lit right now. Hi, David. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. So, do I have call-ins on? I have call-ins on this broadcast? What's happening? That's also embarrassing. The broadcast is going to die. Let me disable it. Hang on. Okay. Well, if you don't know, if you have trouble watching replays of people who had call-ins engaged, you just have to watch it through your browser if you have an iPhone. If you have an Android, then you should be able to watch replays just fine. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to periscope.tv/nextjuice in your browser to watch this from your iPhone. So there's another embarrassing thing that I didn't mean to have guesting on this broadcast, and apparently this is just the theme of my life for the last 24 hours. Thank you, Miguel. So I had two embarrassing things happen to me yesterday, and I wanted to share it with you guys because even though we don't often like to talk about the embarrassing mistakes and things that we do wrong, I think it's important for you guys to know because I know a lot of you guys are broadcasters, aspiring broadcasters. You have your own business. Some people say to me, well, you just do so much. You're so on top of it. Like, you're so good. You're so impressive. These things, I love hearing that. I appreciate all the compliments. It helps keep me going. But I definitely have my own shortcomings and mistakes and errors that I make for sure. Hey, Franco. Yes, so that's why I put #mistakes and then #learn right after because they're learning opportunities. But it is a mistake. So, I did make a mistake. Like, if you do something wrong, I do think that it is a mistake, even if you can learn from it. We have to kind of fess up to the fact that we sometimes make mistakes. Sometimes we do something wrong, and Matt knows what I did wrong. Yes, he might know both of the things that I did wrong yesterday. He definitely knows at least one. Hey, Charles, how are you? I almost called you Ben. I'm glad you're good, Franco. I'm glad. So the first thing yesterday was my mastermind call. The mastermind call went really well. It was my first ever mastermind call. And the first time you do things, they tend to go wrong, but you just always expect everything to go so smoothly. And sometimes they do. Sometimes things, you're like, oh, this might be kind of crazy. And everything goes so great and everything is awesome. Like the Lego song, everything is awesome. But that's not what happened to me yesterday. So the call was really good for the people who were able to get in on the call. But it turned out that you have to actually have something called G Suite, which is like a Google video call, video conferences, video conferencing app or account. You need an account with G Suite in order to have a video call of 25 people or more. So even though you can have 25 members in a Google Hangouts chat, you can only have 10 people on the actual video call. So even though I did tests and I researched and I thought I was so prepared and so ready for this, I totally messed that up. And Tracy, thank you for the super hearts. I don't know if I said that already. I only was able to have 10 of my people on the actual call, which is a positive problem that I had more than 10 people wanting to be in the call. So let me map it out for you guys. So it's time for the mastermind call. I prepped everyone ahead of time with exactly like how we were going to run it. Everything's confidential. You have to mute your microphone when it's not your turn to talk so we don't hear a lot of background noise and the different faces aren't all popping up, and everyone gets their, share of the airtime in times to talk about their goals, introduce themselves, and time to, kind of have their time to work with me directly and maybe even comment on what other people are talking about. Hi, Eric. And that was all fine and well until I started realizing that I was getting all these messages in the chat part saying, I can't get in. Why can't I get in? I'm clicking the video button and I'm not able to get in. It says the call is full. And I'm like, the call is not full. There's only 10 of us in here. I think there was like 17 people in the total group, including me, so 16 people, which means that there's still 9 spots available. If you guys are interested in the mastermind calls, just go to nextjuice.com/shop. or go to nextjuice.com in the bio and click shop before there's no more spots left. And we will have 25 real spots next month because we learned, thank you to Asif, who's in the mastermind calls, who let me know that you actually have to pay for a G Suite account in order to have access to the video feature for all 25 people. You're going to Florida, Britt? You're starting over. I love this. Oh my gosh, girl after my own heart right there, Britt. I want to hear more. Maybe DM me because I'm sure I missed a lot of your comments. But I mean, you can keep commenting here too, but just so I don't forget anything. HWYO, I love that. So that's what we have to do. Sometimes we just have to, kind of erase that and move forward. So I was really distracted. Now I was thinking I was going to have 17 people on this call, and I had 1 hour of time to make sure every single person got to introduce themselves, give me at least one goal they want to accomplish in the next year, and then for me to work with the things that I wanted to get through, like the 7 levels deep exercise, and figuring out what their actual goals are so I could figure out what masterminds and different people I want to bring on the call in the future, as well as kind of welcoming everyone and talking about what the group was going to be about. I can feel myself doing now what I was doing in the call, where I was rushing. I felt so rushed. I was talking really fast. I felt a lot of time pressure. I felt this time crunch, and everyone was pouring in right on time. It was great. Like boom, 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 10 people in the room. And then I start getting all these messages. So I'm still trying to run the call because I'm a one-woman show, right? So I'm still trying to run the call. And while I'm trying to run the call, I'm seeing these messages coming in. Like some people are getting pissed. Like some people are like, why invite us to this if we can't even get on the call? And it's like, come on, like that wasn't my intention. I didn't intend for you guys to not be able to get into the call, and so I made it right. So what I did for everyone, so I did do some scholarships yesterday. So for people who are in on a scholarship, I'm basically going to just put that money right back into the scholarship fund, count it as like null and void, and they can be on the next month's call. We'll use it next month. Whereas for the people who paid, and anyone who paid and wasn't able to get into the call, which luckily wasn't that many people, most of our paid people were actually able to make it in that first 10 call. There was only so we had 17 people, we had 10 of us in there, so there was like 6 people that I have to do private calls with now, and I did 2 of them today, and they were great, and it's all good for me to be able to make up for my own mistake, but at the time it was super stressful, and I was so embarrassed, and I was so I was questioning myself, what am I doing here? Like, how do I mess this up? Like, do I even have the right to even be doing a call like this? Am I a mastermind when I can't even figure out how to run a mastermind call? Like, I just, I was having a lot of conflicting thoughts and fears, and just, I was way out of my comfort zone. And I realized after the fact that means that I'm about to experience a lot of growth. And obviously next month's call is going to be a lot better. But not only did I mess that up, where only 10 people could be in the call, but also I was recording it. So I was like, it's fine. I'm recording it. I'll post up the video in the chat afterwards, or a link to the video so everyone can watch it on the replay. And I'll make up for it again with the private calls to all of our paid members. And then my recording, so actually 3 embarrassing things. So then my recording, Sean's a criminal mastermind. The recording had no audio. So I was recording it through OBS, and I forgot that I had the microphone instead of my big Blue Yeti microphone here, which you can't really even barely see. Instead of having it linked to that microphone, I had it linked to my wireless headset microphone, this little guy here, and I didn't have this out, because I did have headphones for the call, but I didn't have this out of its little box, which means it wasn't picking up any audio, which means no audio was being picked up onto OBS, as well as even if I did have that part done, you still wouldn't have been able to hear anything anyone else was saying, because I would have had to make sure that audio was linked up too. So I really kind of blew the mastermind call yesterday for the people who weren't able to get in on it. For the 10 people that were in the call, I think it was great. You know, we got to network with a lot of really, really cool people. I'm going to shout out the people who were on the call yesterday for getting in really fast and reserving that 10 spots. Hi, Ed. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Wolf Puppy, Sonam 108, Natalie of Seaside Blogs, Holistic Deb, featuring Stephanie, Donna Melanson of Azul Yoga, Dan on Fleek, Cher, Alexis, and Matt. Matt actually wasn't on the call, but I did do a private call with him today, and Steph Ray Arts. I did her private call today as well. So, hello, Tim. Yeah, counted as a mulligan, right? But I felt like you can ask Ed. I went up after the call, and he was like, how'd it go? You know, he's like, it seemed like it was good. There's a line out the door. You know, people couldn't even get in. It was like, and I'm like, yeah, but like, that was so embarrassing. I couldn't, like, not everybody was able to get in on the call, and they were all just like messaging, and I couldn't. So here was the thing, like, I couldn't message back properly because I was running the call, and these people only had allotted 1 hour of their day, same as me, and they needed me to be focused and paying attention to not only what I was saying and content I was providing to the call, but I also had to listen and engage with what they were saying and take notes so that I made sure that I got all of their goals, so that these mastermind calls are actually going to be really helpful and beneficial to them. So I was like seeing all these messages come in. I'm trying to respond over there. People have all these different, you know, oh, G Suite, or maybe you should try Zoom, or, you know, I'm pissed off, whatever. And I think I even potentially may have lost a sponsorship over this. So it was a huge, like, it was just a big kind of cluster happening off of the call. Again, the call was awesome, and I know that I learned a lot from this. The recording next month will be perfect, and there will be room for all 25 of us in that call, and I'll know exactly how to manage it. I had planned out everything for timing and everything, and then it was kind of messed up. So I learned from that, and then the other really embarrassing thing happened was when I was live last night on Twitch. And that was a yoga broadcast. So I did yoga for over an hour. Yeah, cluster. A cluster, you know, the second part of that. A cluster blank. So I taught this great yoga class. We had a great Twitch broadcast. We got about $92 on that Twitch broadcast in just a little over an hour. I was like, oh, this is so great. Okay, you know, we got to about an hour and a half with the yoga and with the interaction. We were doing raffles. It was a lot of fun on Twitch. And then you can, Matt, yeah, you can chat in the Hangout group. If it starts like blowing up your phone, you can turn notifications off for that conversation. Thank you, Karen. A cluster foo. Hi, Foo Bar. Hey. So then I did this yoga broadcast yesterday. It was great, really great broadcast. And then I laid down at the end on my yoga mat for a meditation. And I said, okay, we're going to meditate on creativity. It's going to be like a 10-minute meditation, and we'll end this broadcast in about 15 minutes. I'll shoot off the cash cannon one last time before we end. The name on Twitch is actually Fem Yoga. That's a great question, Alan. Sorry, yeah. So it's still Fem Yoga on Twitch. We're having a little bit of a cluster there as well with getting the name changed. So hopefully we'll be able to get that fixed. But again, one thing at a time. And again, I'll reiterate, the whole point of me sharing this with you guys is to show you, like, you don't have to have all of your stuff together. You don't have to have every single duck in a row and never make a mistake and never, you know, be like, never have a stress or something go wrong to have a successful business and to learn from something and pick yourself back up and just keep moving forward and keep going towards your goals. Hey, Johnny, thank you for the super hearts. It's the people who give up when this stuff happens and quit and say, that was too stressful, that was too much, I'm an idiot, I don't deserve to be doing this, and just give up. And that's the only way you can really fail. If you just keep going forward, it doesn't matter what the naysayers say. So yeah, maybe I might have lost a sponsorship, or really only I think one person was kind of pissed. Everybody else was fine. Everybody was like, we know you'll make it right. People are happy that they get to get private calls with me now to make up for that. So in a way, it's like, ooh, yay, like I hope she messes up next month too so that I can get some free stuff, you know? And you can turn it around to something positive. So not only do you learn from it, but you can also give extra value to whoever suffered because of your mistake besides yourself. Just make sure that you make up for that with them, you know? Hey, Peter. Oh, it's the call-in feature. Yeah, I didn't crash. It's just stupid Periscope call-in feature. I didn't mean to have that on for this broadcast. But again, made a little bit of a mistake, so we'll chalk it up to 4 embarrassing things in the last 24 hours. So, yep, the comments still work. Freezing. Okay, I'm just gonna end this because who cares? That's what today's all about. I'll get to that. So, part 2 coming soon. Thank you for watching. Please check out the website nextjuice.com. Click the support button and help us to keep this channel going and growing together. I'll be right back without guesting turned on so we can actually have a broadcast. Periscope, please fix this. It has been a week since you launched this feature and our broadcast still crashed even when I have it disabled. Like it says, no one can guest call in right now. I have it disabled, but still it's crashing. Please fix it. That would be awesome. Thank you. Yours truly, Taylor. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. I'll be right back without the guesting feature on, and see you on the next juice, which will be in like 1 minute.